I went after, homie. So when I came to the internet, nigga, I understood that Dolomite was a character, Tupac was a character, Eazy-E was a character, Ice Cube was a character, but nigga, you couldn't have told me at 15 years old that Tupac wasn't really Tupac. You couldn't have made me believe, nigga, when I was breaking windows and stealing cars, that Ice Cube wasn't no real gangster. I grew up believing that. So imagery played a big part in me creating a character online to try to get everybody's attention. And I was doing a lot of youth advocacy work. So at the time, homie, we was working on getting juvenile life without parole abolished in America. And wouldn't nobody join in, homie. So when people realized that at that time, nigga, was 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds who was committing crimes in America who were being sentenced to life without parole, meaning they would go die in prison. And nobody seemed to care. So nigga, motherfuckers didn't start caring until I started cussing out rappers.
Got you. So when you spoke on Julio's mom not being a good parent,
yeah,
was that the man talking? Like, what does the man think about
the man don't know the woman to speak on it.
Got you.
That's the character talking in response to her doing interviews. Because in my mind, the man would say, no real mother would be anxious to do an interview after burying her son. She needs time to mourn and heal. And she's not delivering the message to the youth. She said that she's gonna help his music legacy live on, and his whole music legacy was dissing dead children who they had some involvement in killing. So the man would not even speak on the woman because I don't know.
This nigga got
but
on.
The character
This nigga got on.
Because I got paid to speak on.
Look at this shit.
It's my job to speak on.
Look at this nigga wearing, y'all.
I get paid, so nigga, you don't take you to work, nigga. You go to work and
look
you
at this
follow
nigga.
the standard operating procedure that they give you. When you clock in at work, they don't want to know what you think as an individual. They want to know what you think as an employee. So yeah, so that's the difference.
Okay. So I've been seeing you hanging out with YSL Woody. Man,
yeah.
What linked y'all up?
I got paid to link up with him. Yeah, I got paid 5
lame ass question.
Who made your link up?
I got paid 5 motherfucking figures to hook up with him. But I had already met him by way of his manager, who used to be my publicist, a good friend of mine by the name of Angel. So Angel started managing Woody. So she had already been trying to get us together. And I said, man, I don't want to do nothing with that nigga because he a real killer. Despite what y'all saying, nigga, that nigga a real motherfucking killer, and he dangerous. And he a violent motherfucking killer.
Shit, you look like you was having a good time.
I was, but he ain't killing, homie. He's walking in redemption. So you heard him say, I go to church every Sunday. You see him in his community getting money back, he helping the youth. So I told her I ain't want to do nothing with no nigga that's upholding the street culture. Nigga, he broke the street culture. Nigga, he's testifying. He showed me that he's smarter than what everybody think he is, because one of the first rules I learned about the streets is there's no honor amongst thieves. So I'm not honorable amongst a bunch of thieves. I'm gonna tell her to get out of jail, nigga, to get back to my mama, because there's no honor. There's no honor. So how am I gonna get in this game and think that we all gonna be loyal when the mafia ain't loyal to each other? We don't know now group from BMF to Rayford Edmonds. We don't know no group have remained complete loyal to each other, not even YSL. So why would I be a fool, nigga, to hurt my mom and my kids to uphold these street codes? And come on, my nigga. When they now, nigga, go come see me. My brother just come home from doing 31 years in prison.
A lot of people want to know, what is snitching? Snitching is giving information based off of the fact that you're afraid of what's going to happen to you. Simple. Simple as that. If me and my brother do a crime and they catch me and my brother doing the crime and they tell me, all right, CJ, you looking at 20 years. You better give us something. If I then at that point say, well, it was my brother's idea to do it, and I just followed his lead, you have now snitched out your brother because you're afraid of the consequences that have been put on you. It's that simple. If you aren't afraid and you are not a snitch, then when they say what happened, and I told my brother this to his face, I said, if they would have said, Charles, what happened? Me and my brother robbed the bank. Whose idea was it? Both of our ideas. Okay, well, who would you say was the brains behind the whole operation? Me and him. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and say he's the brains. He's the one that did it. He's the one that did this. He's the one that had the gun. He's the one that is now, you have become a snitch and a rat. That's where the whole rat leaving a sinking ship analogy is kind of represented, where you're so afraid of what's going to happen to you that you're willing to just, hell, make up shit about other people, hoping that the consequences won't be so hard on you.
I got out in 1998 out of the boys' home. So from 98 till 2 years ago, as much as I've been going to go see my brother, I've never seen the homies in the visitation room. I ain't never seen the homies, nigga, put money on the books like mama, the girl, and grandmama do. So why would I be loyal to something that ain't loyal to us? So I nigga fuck being loyal. Nigga be loyal to what's loyal to you, nigga. And it ain't the homies.
So would your advice be like to YSL Woody to tell him your thug?
He already told. My advice to any nigga like Woody. Woody was a real shooter. Nigga, the shooters be the crash out homies who we play like we love. And when they crash out, nigga, he don't ball like the rest of them niggas. Part of the reason why nigga tell on you, homie. Nigga, I'm killing for you niggas, homie. You niggas caught. Did y'all hear him testify, say when they shot up that man barbershop? He didn't ask no question. He just said, come on. That's how they do the shooters. And then when the shooters crash out, nigga, my nigga was a real nigga, but you ain't making sure he got no real ass lawyer. Thug, the only one with a real lawyer, homie. Rest of them niggas struggling and striving for some shit, man. Give me them 15-year probation. Most niggas ain't gonna make 15-year probation, but you gonna take it when you got a bullshit lawyer. So even Woody had a bullshit lawyer, homie. That's why he got immunity. So, nah, homie, my advice is, nigga, be loyal to what's loyal to you. Yeah, be loyal to what's loyal to you, nigga. But nah, I advocate telling. If you ain't got no money, tell on nigga ass, and you get out of jail fast with no money if you just know some information. Them people want information. You ain't got to have no money sometimes. You got the right information, nigga, they'll open the door right now. You can get in trouble right now, and then people stop you and say, just tell me something, we'll let you go. And they'll let you go, you got the right information. So just go to the barbershop and hang out sometime and listen about some street shit. And if you ever get in trouble, just bring up them barbershop conversation and tell the detective, and you might get you a quick bone.
So you think Young Thug, he deserved to go to prison?
No. I don't think he deserved to go to prison. I think he done suffered enough to where he'll come out a different man. Yeah, I think he'll come out a different man.
Man, I saw in an interview where you said you wasn't proud to be black. Like, what was the reasoning behind that?
I'm proud to be a nigga. But for what black folks done done, nigga, for the last 50 years, we ain't got nothing to be proud of. Nigga, we coming in after the civil rights generation. Nigga, the slaves got out of slavery. That's something to be proud of. And when they got out of slavery, nigga, they almost surpassed white people in just a short amount of time. By the 1920s, homie, we was a vibrant race of people. And we was married with families intact. We come along after the civil rights movement, nigga, and black people have declined. So what is there to be proud of, homie, other than niggas killing niggas in rap music? I'm proud as a man, homie. I'm a proud father, but I ain't no proud black man. Niggas almost shameful to be black.
You serious?
I'm dead motherfucker serious. When I look.
This is the good part, that I was going to work one day, and then I had to pause the video because I wanted to react to what he's about to say. This is how I operate in my everyday life. When I see everybody from a homeless black man, from a Skittles crew, rainbow black man, when I see a crazy, just downright crazy dude out on the street that's black, when I see, especially when I work with some of the females that I work with, I'm embarrassed. And I'm so embarrassed just to associate with black people that I come across almost every day, the people at work, Walmart, or whatnot, because what he's about to say, you hear how this guy next to him, when I played y'all that interview on the Danza Project, right? And Charleston White said, hey, we're gonna have to go back to slavery. That is the only way we are going to break this mindset of thinking we the biggest and baddest people on this planet. And the guy interviewing him or was sitting there chilling was like, no. Charleston was like, yeah. And of course he asked him, well, what do you think we should do then? And the brother did not have not one answer, because the idea is so extreme of, you think we should go back to, having the white man humiliate us in front of our family, either sexually, mentally, physically, whatever it may be. You think that we need to be out here picking cotton? You think we need to be, you think we need to go to prison or jail as almost like a recruitment process into, or kind of like an indoctrination? And yeah, that's what it's gonna take. I was on the bus yesterday and I overheard this black girl. It was one of them. My goodness. Before they even got on the bus, there was a light-skinned, pretty young lady. Before she gets on the bus, for some random reason, she sticks her entire finger in her mouth. Just like, and took it out. And I was like, the hell is that? So she gets on the bus, and it's three of them. It's her. There's a short black chick that you can tell she's already trying to be a dude and all of that, sagging her pants and all of that. And the third one was a little quiet. So they go all the way to the back of the bus, right? And all I hear is, oh, no, see, I ain't doing none of that. No, I ain't having it. I mean, it's almost like some type of comedy skit of how loud can you talk? How loud can you talk? And you seem to be almost trying to like dare somebody to tell you to like tone that shit down a little bit. So she's screaming, and I hear somebody going, shh, shh, shh. And this black chick, I didn't look over there because that type of stuff disgusts me. But this little black girl, nappy head, some of a bitch, and I mean literally nappy headed, she goes, B word, don't tell me to be quiet. I'll slap the shit out your old ass. And I'm looking at the people right in front of me that's sitting in front of me, and they all just like, the older black lady, she was doodling on her pad. She had a pad or whatever. You had a guy next to her. They both looked like they passed like 50. And they looked over and they were just like, and I said the same thing, like, this is disgusting. And I thought at that very moment, boot camp, prison, slavery is the only way that's gonna break that young lady mindset of thinking she the biggest and baddest person walking down Westheimer.
In the mirror, nigga, I'm proud of me, but my race as a black man, nigga, I don't raise that fist up out of because I'm proud to be black, nigga. I ain't black and proud, nigga. I'm a proud, ignorant nigga. So that's why I say nigga. Nigga.
Okay, so name some stand-up black people. Like stand-up. You don't know none?
Mm-mm. Not personally. I know some stand-up fathers.
Okay.
See, when he said that, I remember another interview that he did, where Charleston was asked, who do you look up to? See, because it's hard for a man, especially these young motherfuckers, it's hard for them to fathom that there can be somebody who is directly connected to the source, meaning God. Okay? So when you look around your everyday life, this is why I say the saying that I don't like nobody. I don't like my mama. I don't like my daddy. I don't like my girl. I don't like my kids. I don't like none of these people. I respect, I care about, I honor, and I sacrifice for all those things I just said. Because at any point you have the opportunity, or you have the capability, I should say, to piss me off and get me to a point where I don't even want to look at you. So when he says, no, I don't know no upstanding black people, neither do I. When I found out what kind of man my dad truly is, as far as up here, I'm very blessed to know what I know, and still got more to go. But it's hard for these guys to say like, well, yeah, you know, Barack Obama motivated me. And man, shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, it was a man by the name of man, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, I know some niggas that get shitted on because they poor, but they some good daddies, my nigga.
My brother.
Okay.
Yeah. See, black people idolize and worship celebrities. Black people don't worship a nigga with a warehouse job that's paying child support every week and his car break down sometime and he ain't got no cyber truck. Black people don't worship that nigga. They don't clap for no nigga who just got his CDL. They clap for a nigga that's going to the league. So you tell me something since 1964 that black people have accomplished that we can be proud of collectively and stand before the world and stick our chests out.
And when I've thought about this, it ain't nothing. I'm 31 years old. I'll be 32 in a couple months. Since I've known right from wrong, there has been nothing that I can point to and say, that's ours. We built that. We're proud of that. Nothing. Nothing.
The rest of the world is laughing at us for our accomplishments.
Yep.
How you feel about Obama being the president? That's not an accomplishment.
Obama had a white mama. Who told you he was black?
Oh, so he ain't black.
Your daddy don't make you black. Your mindset do.
Okay.
So if you're black and you're raised with a white family, do you think black?
Nah.
My mother was a foster parent. So I had cousins who my aunt lost rights to them. And one of them was adopted by a white family. Them white people didn't know to put grease in her hair, so she had wingworms. How does she know how do white people teach you your culture? So how you gonna be black? You got a white grandmama, a white mama, and a white racist grandfather. And you're not raised with black people. So you think Obama black. He wasn't raised with black people, so how did he learn to be black? He never got to meet his African daddy side of the family. He been with white people all his life. Don't you know you can put a baby with wolves and the baby will grow up thinking it's a wolf? Come on now. Y'all think Obama was black because they gave y'all a skin color. Just like this Indian woman whose daddy's Jamaican, who daddy left them when...
And you see, look at the young man's face. He has this look on his face. This is the same stupid ass, scary, you have no self-conviction about nothing. Most men walking around today have no sense of their own direction. When I talk like this at work, a lot of times, this is how Caesar looks. Just Like, oh my God, what he's saying is so true. It's almost like taking, medicine or something. You know that shit's nasty going down, but like, man, this shit gonna make me go to sleep. It's gonna make me feel a little bit better. And that's how it is. It's like they get in a mindset of like, I've never heard this shit before, and I'm not gonna admit that, like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that shit. I will be the first person to know if I don't know something, bro. I did not fucking know that. That's crazy. But once again, you got another one of these dreadlock having, tight jean wearing bastards that thought that they was gonna come into an interview with Charleston saying, I brought up that stuff about Barack being black and he ain't had nothing to say. Shut your dumb ass up and admit that you learning something.
He was a baby. She's Indian. So your mind said, I think, therefore I am. So whatever you think, that's what you are. Obama never claimed black. Obama dated white women all throughout his life until he started getting into politics. And the only reason he started dating Michelle because it was going to help him in politics. She found the little mixed breed white boy and she made him black. Because she from the south side of Chicago. So nigga, he didn't become black till he
got a look on he got a look on his face like all the pieces are connected. It's like you knew it, but nobody said it. America would never
put a slave baby in the White House. Never. A full black American would never sit in the seat of Commander-in-Chief.
Never.
Because he's always looked upon as a slave.
Yep.
How you feel about this the Sandra Massey situation?
I think black people is even furthermore shamed. Because ain't nobody died from now police shooting. We watched that woman get killed and murdered. Who done went and killed the white boy? So I don't get involved. I don't give a damn about Charleston Massey. Because ain't nobody go die behind her. Ain't nobody go die behind her, nigga. They keep killing her. They killed Tamir Rice, nigga. So how the fuck y'all, I'm still stuck on Tamir Rice. A 12-year-old little boy, my nigga, playing in the park by himself. And the police kill him within a minute after getting out the car. And when his little 15-year-old sister run to try to help him, they slam her on the ground, put her in handcuffs. Somebody supposed to die behind that shit, nigga. So I don't want to hear shit from black people. They're a bunch of cowards. Do you know what we have to do as black people to look at Charleston Massey get killed, feel what we feel, and we don't do nothing? You have to tap into your coward side of your nature, black man. Just like when the white boy used to come in and fuck you in front of you, that's what he doing. You mean to tell me out of all the Muslims,
then he got his mouth open like
all these religious organizations, homie,
he just had to lick his lips and close his mouth.
Calling on God. Where are these religious people at, my nigga? Nobody, no religion, every religious person in the world should be standing up, defending, man, come on, homie. And ain't no police station is burnt down. Nobody has done nothing. So why y'all talking about?
I don't give a fuck. If my channel or this page or whatever, because of this interview, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. This is how I talk in my everyday life. This is why I tell black people, if you not trying to do any of this type of shit, if ain't nobody gonna die behind any of these shootings or whatever, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Ain't none of you niggas talking about really trying to form something and going to prison and doing all of that just so the next 10 generations can say, man, I remember what that nigga did for me. So don't ask me shit about the Trayvon Martin and all that. We ain't doing nothing about it.
Y'all sat and watched it and I ain't done shit, nigga. So I ain't seen it. I hadn't looked at it. I didn't see George Floyd die. Why would I look at that shit, nigga? And it's gonna evoke and convict something in me. How can you watch this shit and not act on it? And you feel what you feel. Black man, you act on your feelings with everything else. How can you watch this woman be killed for saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and nobody is hurt for this? So nah, I ain't with black. That's why I'm ashamed of being black, my nigga.
So what you suggest, like, what's the solution?
Go kill her in Go find a white woman, grocery shopping like that white boy did in Buffalo. Go sit and pray with some white people, and after y'all get through praying, like that boy Dylan Roof did. Until then, nigga, because I understand, my nigga, that nothing changes until we start spilling blood. So I don't get into that shit, my nigga. I let y'all do that shit.
This shit make me want to cry. It do. It do. Because we so lost as a people. You stupid niggas out there really think, bro, we being laughed at. They laugh at the way we do our hairstyles. They laugh at the way we wear our pants off our asses. They laugh at the fact that we know they know our women disrespect us, and all we do is either cry about it, go talk to your mama about it, but you don't put her in check. All this stuff going on, man, for the last 25 years, and ain't one story ever came out about a group of black people saying, I'm tired of this shit, bro. No. So this is how they pull at your emotions as a black man or woman, because they know that you're not willing to spill blood. See, the powers that be, they are crazy enough to spill blood to get their point across.
I let y'all fake like y'all curl and ain't gonna do nothing. So I don't curl. I don't give a fuck about it, nigga, because if I start curling, nigga, I'm gonna crash out. So I don't look at it. I don't put my feelings involved because, nigga, I got to be a coward to feel this and not do nothing. Not at least go rob a white store, go find a bunch of white boys. Let's just, nigga, come on now. Or find out who that police or family is and let's go get one of their family members. So, nah, nigga. That's what we should be doing. When they one up, we supposed to 3 of them.
Would you be willing to do that yourself?
Yeah, I did. That's why I was labeled homicidal and suicidal by my local police department.
Checkmate.
Yeah, I was picked up.
I got you.
Picked up by my local police.
Would you do it though? Checkmate.
Killed a high-ranking police officer, and they killed my homeboy's son, and I was ready to die, nigga. I went and held security for the family by my motherfucking self. I bagged the car up in the driveway. I had all my guns and my bullets because the police was threatening that family. You know that when you kill a police officer, they make you disappear. They don't tell you nothing about their family. You don't even hear no people speak on Gavin Long or Makai Johnson, but y'all worry about Shonda Macy. You don't hear no rappers giving no shout out to Makai Johnson and Gavin Long. They laid their life down for it. They went and killed police officers for us during the black. Y'all don't even wear t-shirts with them niggas' name on it, my nigga. Nigga don't even mention them. So you goddamn right I would, cause when I was ready to do it, nigga, didn't nobody join in with me. And when them white folks saw wasn't nobody riding with me, nigga, they kidnapped me and put me in a mental institution. And made me disappear under the Sandra Bland Act. So when I got out that mental institution, I said, nah, I ain't with that shit. I don't want to give my life away for a bunch of black people that ain't gonna do nothing for me if they do something to me.
Yep.
Man, motherfucker, man, hell no, nigga. So nah.
Yep.
I was ready at one point in time. And I came with my motherfucking senses. So now I back the blue. Yeah, I back the motherfucking blue, nigga.
So basically, you okay with Trump's 100% immunity law that he's trying to pass?
Yeah, I am. Because black folks are stupid. They're 100% with defunding the police. And if you defund the police, they're going to create private police forces, nigga, that don't have to adhere to your constitutional rights. That's why when club hire security, they can kill you with no retribution. Private police are not adhered to the same police standards. So black, yeah, you right, goddamn right I'm with full immunity of the police. Cause niggas killing our community with full immunity with the no snitching. Y'all get niggas full immunity with no snitching. And y'all give refuge to a nigga who done the baby. I remember when that baby got in Lenox Mall. Didn't nobody in Atlanta turn that nigga in. Y'all gave him refuge in the community. Y'all gave him refuge where he can hide in the community after 2-year-old baby at Lenox Mall around Christmas time. Nobody gave him up. And I only heard one person speak on it. That was Jermaine Dupri. So y'all get the killers and the molesters and the rapists. Y'all gave R. Kelly full immunity for a long time. White folks had